We should be live. One sec. All right. Can we please do a quick audio check, everybody?
Audio check. Audio check. 1, 2, 3. Clear.
Yes, we are very much audible, and I shall very quickly share the link. Meanwhile, Redstone, I think you can do the intro this time.
Wow, Yash is driving the Ferrari around Monza, so I think he should take the intros. What do you
All
say,
right,
Yash?
so
Take it
yeah,
away, Yash.
so welcome boys to Hybrid Theory Racing League Division Realistic race around Monza. We have what I can see is a dry qualifying and a dry race. Quickly going to load my setup up before I forget that.
Yes, definitely so. Yash, so I think from what you've said, it is pretty clear that there is no rain on the way. I see a McLaren coming out of the pit lane, and that is going to be Pratham. So, okay, Redstone and Yash, Monza as a track, as a venue. What's your opinion? What's your take on it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you despise it? Or do you
I
adore
mean,
it?
it's not one of my favorite tracks, I must say, but it's okay. It's okay to drive. I mean, it's not very technical. It's fairly straightforward. Few hard braking zones. Just pick your braking points right, turn in well. Focus on getting good exits because there's so many long straights here. So as long as you do the basics right, I think you'll be quite good around here. And go like I feel like the only tricky corners or sections of the track, I would say, like going into Ascari, getting it a bit wrong on entry can just like lose so much time or even unsettle your car quite a bit. So that's something to be cautious about. And since it's not a wet race by any means, I think it's going to be fairly straightforward. Hoping to see some good battles. And Abhi Shetz, he put his car on pole in another league, so I think he'll be quite rapid in the Williams as well. What do you reckon, Chips? What do you think the pole time is going to be?
I would put it. Thank you, Easy Level, for the dry race comment. Thank you. I would. I'm not entirely sure who I should give it to. I would say Domithor is one to look out for. Domithor has been pretty rapid all through the time we've seen him, and he's in the Red Bull, which, as we know, quite comprehensively took the race win in real life. But we have Pratham starting his lap. Redstone, so would you like to take us through his lap?
You do the honors, Chips.
Alright, so approaching the turn 1-2 chicane. It's a bit of a tricky braking zone, and Pratham seems to have nailed it pretty neatly. The retifilio, I think, as we call it. Now approaching, and TBK has joined. Welcome, TBK. We are going through the Curva Grande now, on board with the McLaren, and he is sticking to the inside line, taking the shortest possible route. And as the end sector one, it's 26.3. Now through the Della Roger chicane, very tricky braking again, but he's
Sorry, Chips, I
well.
might just interrupt you here. Ajitesh, can you just please quickly message on Discord that he doesn't have a seat?
Alright. And while you do that, I will carry on with the lap. So through the second Lesmo. Now with DRS open, Pratham again taking the shortest line, the kink at Serralio, underneath the old banking, the bridge at the old banking, and end sector 2 with the 53.1. Ascari, very tricky turn, very tricky section, but navigates it nicely, neatly. It's actually been a pretty neat lap from Pratham. I think this could, on its own, provided he can hold up well enough, I think this should see him be in a net P5, P6, even come the end of quali this lap. I don't know, maybe I'm overestimating it, but through Parabolica, the McLaren comes up to the line. This is where they won in 2021, and at the moment, Pratham goes 199. That's a very nice lap by him. Let's have a look. I see an AlphaTauri crossing the line. The Shooter, who is a long way down on Pratham, and we have TBK, who has taken the Red Bull. So I guess we'll get that figured out in due course of time. Satvik Reddy is a newcomer. I think this is his first race, so he has set a time of 120.9. The Williams is a pretty rapid car, but yeah, the brakes don't look to be very good. As he, or was he just trying to get out of the way there? Very kind of him to get out of the way for Yash. Take us through your lap, Yash.
Damn, that's pressure.
You've invalidated anyways, so just take it away.
So trying to brake here, I'm no. Oh, put that car goes off again. Going into Lesmo one now, braking a little early to get a better exit. Get a good exit there on the turn. Lesmo two and going a little wide on the apex, but getting on the power quite early. DRS on. Going towards the Scari. I beg to differ from what Ajit said before. I think turn one is the more difficult turn. Uh, Ascari actually is pretty easy for me. I struggle more
Oh,
with
by the
turn
way,
one.
I don't think the Red Bull's going to get out of that lobby. So
I think it's okay for now. We can let it be for now. Provided we can get in touch with him. But yeah, Yash,
And finishing the lap, I did a 125.6.
yes, see
That
that?
wasn't a representative lap.
Definitely not. We have a couple other drivers on a lap. Let me know if you see anybody. I see a Haas who is going very slow just on the approach of Ascari it is. So I think that has to be Hushrav, is it? Yeah, who's getting out the way very nicely. Of both the Red Bulls, one of whom is the lead car is TBK and the car following is Domathor. And both are going to be starting their laps. As you can see, Domathor attempted a lap and then had to give up on it midway. The McLaren of Caesar, is it? Coming up to the line? Yep. It is going to be Caesar who is depleting all his battery, which signals an beginning of a very good, ending of a very good lap. And takes the shortest possible run to the line. Mercurial Caesar in the other McLaren goes P4. The McLarens are looking very pacey today. And so is Hushrav. Hushrav, okay, what's going on? Sometimes the wonders of the world continue to amuse us day after day. Quick Killer goes P6. Domathor is started his lap. He goes very deep into turn 1 and 2. Redstone, why don't you take us through the remainder of his lap? Or if there's somebody else you want to follow. Yeah, I think he's just gone AFK for a bit. So I'll
Yeah,
follow
but
TBK as he has a massive moment. Let me know, Yash, if you note anything of anything interesting or anything noteworthy on track around
sure.
you. But yeah, okay, as I see you. That's a very interesting way to take turn 1 and 2. While your teammate for
Yeah.
today, Shrikant Das, through the second Lesmo, there's a car ahead of him. It's an Alpha Tauri, and that is going to be either a big blessing for him or it's going to be a big detriment because he is going to get the dirty air and he won't be able to brake at his ideal point. But no, there you go. That AlphaTauri gave him a very nice tow. Was that the AlphaTauri of Shooter? May have been. Let me have a look real fast. No, that is not Shooter. That has to be. Where's the other AlphaTauri? Oh, I'm not really able to discern logos today for some reason. But yeah, let's go back to Shrikant. Yeah, my eyes are not the best. So that was Quick Killer. Was giving a nice throw to Shrikant, who comes up to the line, and it is pole by about, what is it, 800ths of a second currently from Pratham. So that's a neat lap by him. Shooter, he started his lap. He's just started his lap. So drivers who have not managed to improve are looking to improve now. Yash, you are doing race runs, I believe, is it?
Yep.
Alright, so you have just gone at 27.0. I think that is decently competitive. TBK on
Yeah,
another
no,
lap. Yeah, go for it. Say it.
no, I'm saying that's not decently competitive at all. I just backed up. Don't insult me, Chips.
I'm not trying to do so.
yeah, I'm back, boys. Sorry about
Yes,
that.
all good on your end.
Yes, all good. I was just.
And
I think we'll just have to disqualify TBK from the race.
yeah, I had a feeling that you were trying to get in touch with TBK, but nonetheless, I'm on board with him, and he's coming up to finish his lap. So is this gonna be pole? Is this gonna be P2? It is gonna be the pit lane for TBK, as it turns out. Let's have a look. So Charles Leclerc in the Williams, in the Alpine, sorry, blue cars.
Hey,
I'm just too
what?
used to it. What's happened, Yash? Anything? Some issue?
I took Charles Leclerc's car.
Oh, yes, we have some inception going on here. There are two Charles Leclercs here. One is in the Alpine and the other one's car has been usurped by our very founder here, Yash Gosalia. But nonetheless, we see Shal coming up to finish his lap. So Redstone, if you note somebody starting their lap, let me know. I will switch over to them. You can take us through an entire lap. And we see Charles Leclerc coming up to Parabolica. Call it Alboreto, call it Parabolica. Is the final turn of an incredible racetrack. And a distant tow for Charles Leclerc as he comes up to the line is going to be P12. A pretty disappointing result there for him. But yeah, in real life as well, the Alpine were not very competitive. So Redstone, I see Bharat is about to start his lap. Would you like to take us through it?
So yeah, anyway, coming back to me.
Okay. Okay.
Car feels good. Good feedback.
Okay.
Just I say that. Yeah, that. My bad. That wasn't the car. That was me.
Driver commentator
But
first.
yeah, the car's feeling really good. Chips, the track conditions seem good. I'm very confident for the race. The Ferrari seems like a good car around here. I'll have to challenge the Red Bulls. I'm not really sure. I can see one Red Bull behind me, but I'm not sure where the other one is on track or the grid rather.
That
But
has to be.
yeah, so
Which Red Bull can you see? There's no Red Bull behind you.
there's a TBK. I mean, on the grid. I mean,
On
the
the grid, yeah.
317.
Yeah, on the grid there is TBK right behind you. He's 7 seconds behind you uh, on the basis of lap time. But as you come up to the line, are you boxing? You are. I think you're going to do an attempt at a actual quali lap.
No.
No, you're not. All right, so there you have it. We have one driver who's definitely not going to do quali and others who are. So Pratham on his lap has finished Ascari and is approaching Parabolica, Alboreto corner, whatever you may call it. The McLaren, let's be on board with him. Let's have a look at how he navigates this turn. Nice and easy, takes a bit of a wider exit there. And on the run up to the line, is this going to be pole? Is it going to be pole? It is! A 1:19.670, that is 2/10 faster than what Shrikant has managed. But speaking of Shrikant, he's about to start his lap. So drivers are scattered all around the track. Some are starting their laps, some are finishing their laps. It's very difficult to keep track when I'm alone as such. But Shrikant coming up to start his lap, and the other Ferrari is in the box. Okay. So only one Ferrari on track right now. No tow, no slipstream games going on. But Shrikant brakes decently for turn 1. I think you're a bit hesitant on corner entry there and on corner exit with wheel spin there as we saw out of turn 2. Now through the Curva Grande, the Ferrari looks pretty nice with that. I like this livery. Maybe there's a bit of bias involved here, but yeah, nonetheless, Shrikant is down by 3.5 tenths. So either his first sector was incredible or he's just...
I think you can go on board with Noble Carter. He's just started his lap. I'm following him right now.
Alright, so I see you right behind there. As Noble Carter, I think you've just come out the pits, Yash. You have. Yep. So are you still on 5-lap old mediums or are you on fresh tires?
Yep.
Oh. Alright, so you're in for a splash and dash. Noble Carter is down by 10th in the first sector and Easy Level Bot has retired in the pits, I believe. So that's a sensible way to retire. Shrikant has invalidated. He is down by 3/10, while Noble Carter taking the second Lesmo in the Lewis Hamilton Mercedes, not the McLaren. This is not F1 2012, this is F1 2023. So underneath the old bridge we go, approaching Ascari. Caesar in the other McLaren. These McLarens are looking amazing. While Noble Garter, I could not see the sector split there for Noble Garter, but he navigates Ascari decently. I think he could have taken a bit more speed through there, but nonetheless, he is going to come up to Parabolica, and can he displace or slot in between the two McLarens? I think it's going to be a tall mountain to climb, but if anybody can do it, I think it could be Noble Garter, as he is going to box. Never mind, that is the end of his lap. Abhishek is out of battery, but I don't think he's going to be able to finish his lap because the run up to Parabolica alone consumes a lot of battery. I see you are back on track, Yash. You're doing some laps. Satvik Reddy has started his lap, I believe. Yeah, he just started his lap. There you go. And Abhishek, is he going to finish the lap? Is he going to box? He might have just picked up the pace to box. And TBK has retired from the session in the pit lane. So I assume there's some communication going on in the background there with Redstone and TBK. Not entirely sure what's going on, but regardless, Sid Venkatesh approaching Ascari. His battery seems to have stabilized for some reason. That's not something you see. Let's have a look at his dash, and it's recharging. So, okay, I think Sidvi is on his in lap, I believe. Possibly. Let's have a look at somebody else. We have Charles Leclerc on a lap. Charles Leclerc is up by 2 tenths. While Yash, anything of note on your end?
Nothing. I'm just saying the track is improving because even on the older mediums, I am gaining time right now, even though my ERS and DRS are all off. So the track, I'm assuming the times will tumble a little more. There's a lot more grip coming out of Parabolica right now.
All right, that is.
So you will probably see.
I think we'll see some improvement in times definitely. We
Everyone
do.
should be on their way out now. I think it's 2 minutes 46 seconds.
Yeah, we should have people out on track any moment now. As I see some cars filing out of the pit lane there, as you can see. There you go. That's the flurry of cars. One is boxing, but almost everybody else is coming out on track. Quick Killer is just exiting the pit lane. We have Mirul who was invalidated, but it doesn't matter. He is yet to start his lap. We had Charles Leclerc who was boxed. That's the end of quali for Charles Leclerc. He cannot get back out on time. And is that gonna no King Mirul is already out on track and he is gonna be starting his lap. There's a nice phone call there going on. But yeah, King Mirul starting his lap in the Alpine. There's some traffic ahead of him. Hopefully, it's not a detriment to his quali. Maybe we can follow multiple people during these final 2 minutes of qualifying. One of whom is Yash, who is not doing laps right now. Bharat behind him on track and in the standings on the timing table as well. He's weaving around to get some temperature into his tires. A lot of people on outlaps, 1.5 minutes left. So I think it is Caesar who had just exited the pit lane. He needs to get a move on. I can't see the time. So 127 and 26. If he does not slow down excessively, he should get to the line in time, no doubt. But nobody behind him is going to be able to come out of the pits and start their lap. I see an Alpine doing exactly that. Is that Charles Leclerc? Charles, you're not going to get to the line in time. No way. That's not going to happen. It's just not going to be feasible enough. While we have Hushrav coming up towards Parabolica, the Haas driver looking to be improving on his lap. There's definitely more grip as we saw from Yash, but there you go. Hushrav has backed out, and you don't have enough time for another to start on the lap. Hushrav, that is it. That's quali over for Hushrav, and he's going to give a nice tour to those behind him. King Mirul, he has finished his lap. I don't know whether he's gone faster or not. Can't see that for sure. But Harsh in the Alfa Romeo is right behind the Williams. And then the Alpine, and somebody has just taken turn one optional. I think that must be Hushrav, who is getting out of people's way. Let's have a look. Yeah, that is Hushrav, and I'm not sure what's going on. There is too much going on here. Satvik Reddy has retired in the pit lane.
He's crashed out. Abhishek is on a lap.
Oh, you're back. Hi.
Yeah, hi, I'm back.
There you go. While we have Shrikant, okay, somebody is going very slow there through the Lesmo 1 and Lesmo 2. Checkered flag is out. 4 drivers cannot complete their laps now. Shrikant approaching Ascari. There's a lot of traffic there, Edstone. Do you note anybody going quick, particularly quick right now?
Abhi is going quick. Abhi is going really quick. I mean, he went purple middle sector, but again, that's probably just a game. But it seems like a solid lap.
Yeah, Quick Killer's out as well. Pushing too much, or did he retire in the pit lane? Might have retired in the pit lane. Well, we see Shrikant. Let's go on with Abhishek. He was improving. Can he improve on his position? He's taking the shortest possible run to the line. The Williams is gonna improve over to P5. 1 position gain. Not the gain he would have wanted, but it's still better. Shrikant improves on his time, but can't improve on his position. Hushrav, he has invalidated nonetheless.
Noble Gata goes P4.
Yep, Noble Gata improves quite massively. King Mirul boxes. Sid Venkatesh coming up to the line, and we have also Domithor coming up to the line. Domithor in the Red Bull P7. Alright. Sid Venkatesh boxing. That's it. Quali's over. Alright. And there you go.
Caesar goes faster with a 19.5. That's a stellar lap.
He didn't have to improve, but he chose to improve. That is commendable on Caesar's end. He's gonna have a scrub set, but we know that this McLaren has a lot of pace. And we see, if you remember, boys, Caesar was very quick at Spain when we had the race. It was a sprint race and a sprint weekend rather, and he dominated both the sprint and the main race. So Caesar, all in all, I think he is going to be one to definitely look out for in the main race. But there you go again. It's Monza turn one. Anything happens, and I think almost everybody has been a victim of Monza turn one at some point during their F1 careers, so to say. But yeah, Redstone, can you run us through the order?
Yeah, so it's Caesar in pole with a 119.535 and going on with Pratham in P2, Srikandas P3, Nobelgata in P4. Hushrav, not such a great lap from him, P5. Abhishek's also struggled a lot in P6. Domitov P7, Satvik Reddy on his debut P8, King Mirul P9, Sid Venkatesh P10. Harsh P11, Shooter P12, Wicket Vicky in P13, Quick Killer with a terrible qualifying, I would say, in P14. Charles Leclerc P15, Yash P16, TBK won't be racing, but yeah, P17, Bharat P18, Abhi P19, and Easy Level Bot P20.
So we have the two McLarens in P1 and P2 locking out the front row of the grid. We have the two Aston Martins locking out the back row of the grid. Teammates are pretty closely matched on pace as far as I can see. And we are going to have a formation lap. Yash, what's the weather like?
1 second. Please wait.
Okay.
Checking. Getting back to you.
Okay.
We are checking.
I mean, it seems bone dry at least.
It is dry. It's absolutely dry, like he said. And I can
All right.
quickly tell you all that the drivers are, as of now, I can see Caesar, Pratham, Shrikant on mediums, Noble Garter on the softs, Pushrav and Abhishek on the mediums. Domitor has gone for the hards, starting the top 10. So Satvik is in the softs, on the softs, and Mirul and Sid are on the mediums. We have Harsh on the softs, we have Shooter, Wicket Vicky, Quick Killer, and Charles on the mediums. We have Yash Gosalia on the hards. We have TBK's AI on the softs. Bharat, Abhi, and Easy Level on the mediums.
I don't think TBK has left the session, has he? And we have the
No, he left the session, but
formation
his
lap.
AI is still gonna be there.
Yeah, did he? Yeah, I can't make out at the moment. Yeah, that has to be an AI driving, yeah. So there you go. We have 19 drivers with us. I would like to thank TBK for leaving the session when requested by the moderators. So thank you, TBK. We hope that we see you again in the next race. But Pratham on the hards, Caesar on the mediums, Domitor on the hards. So hards is a popular choice. You have three drivers, one of whom is with us right now. Yash, how do the hards feel on track at the moment?
I mean, there's gonna be absolutely zero grip right now, at least. I mean, they've made it through like four corners, so.
Definitely so. I don't think that the hards are going to be warming up well, but they are more popular than what I had at the last race I did around Monza day before yesterday. But yeah, regardless, I'm excited to see the two McLarens. They look very pacey and very rapid. And Shrikant, we've seen good things from him throughout this season, and I expect to see something similar at Ferrari's home ground here. I'm excited to see what Satvik Reddy can do. He is on the soft tires, which not exactly the worst tire to be at around Monza.
I mean, it's quite bad, Chips. I think the softs like lose its performance and operating window around like lap 4. Then it's just like dragging on a piece of rubber just for the sake of it, I would say.
And we have Raman in the chat, and
Harsh was disqualified.
Yeah, two people disqualified. So we have Raman in the chat putting a bounty on Shrikant's head, 1,000 rupees to whoever takes out Shrikant. All right. So we
shouldn't it be the other way around?
So there is GTA Online going on here as well, not just F123, but drivers weaving around. Let's have a look at the car placements prior to the race start. So I think for once, Redstone, you should take us through the race start.
I'll do my best, Ships. I'll try to make
Alright.
you proud. I mean,
Alright.
you're the head commentator for a reason.
Yes, I would like for you to have a moment. Pratham is disqualified. So is Harsh, Charles Leclerc, and Abhi. Caesar lines up and take it away, Redstone.
3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and away we're not going. And now we go. And it's an awful start from Pratham. Caesar gets a decent start. Hushrav, meanwhile, gets an amazing start. He's in P3 already, and he's going to go for a move on Shrikant down the inside. And and he gets taken out. That's carnage.
What happened to Shooter?
What happened there?
Yeah, I think that was Shooter was involved in a massive moment there because he just went straight line into turn one. But I agree, what a horrible start for Pratham. Those hard tires having absolutely no grip. I think our resident driver Yash can let us know. Hushrav misses his braking point and has to cede 2, possibly 3, 4 places. Harsh having a massive moment there, almost taking out his teammate for the night wicket Vicky in the process. Noble Garter following these two, but what happened to Hushrav there? Does he have? He's missing an end plate. I assume
Yeah,
there's
that
also.
Honda, he was absolutely bulldozed off the track.
Yeah, I don't
Going
think
into
that's.
turn one.
You don't usually see drivers missing their braking point like that, even without having a front wing. So I think there
Who
is
was that, Chips? Like, I was
Shooter.
on board with Hushrav's. Oh, okay.
a Shooter who was involved in a massive pile up there. I think Hushrav may have some underbody, side pod, or diffuser damage from that incident. While we have Mirul and Domithor, up ahead we have Shrikant and Pratham, who are. Why is the gap fake? It's a fake gap here that we have. Domithor very close to the back of Shah.
Someone
Quick
just
killer.
crashed.
And Sid
Sid B.
Venkatesh has retired from the session.
Yeah, this has not been Sid Venkatesh's track.
That's a safety car. This is good news for Hushrav.
Yes, definitely he is gonna box onto the.
Yeah, but
hards.
there was some crazy action between Charles and some other driver, Mercedes. I think I don't know who was that because I had to completely back off.
Okay.
I don't know who really that was, and then I backed off, and then Bharat also got me. Easy level also got me. But yeah, absolute carnage. There's some crazy driving standards here.
Yep. I hope it's gonna improve.
I mean, it
Monza.
all seemed very calm, and then I just see Hushrav just get like sandwiched or T-boned.
We have a couple of penalties up and down the field. So Redstone, why don't you take us through them?
Okay, the penalty situation is Abhishek has a 5 second. Maybe that's probably for an illegal overtake, or
Possibly.
could be because I did see him slow down after turn 2, trying to let
Yeah,
someone
corner cutting.
go, but
It's a corner cutting penalty.
Yeah.
5-6.
I'm sure that he can get that removed provided it's not his fault.
Yeah, he may box. I think he's gonna box, and we have. You can read me in the chat. Yeah, that's a true Monza turn one, as we have come to know and love.
It's
from
almost as if like Shooter didn't break
Y'all
for
can be
turn
on board with
one.
me and easy level bot who are like right now racing.
What's going on? Yeah, there's something going on between the McLaren, the Aston and the Ferrari. Is Abhi gonna box? Abhishek is gonna box. He is taking this opportunity to change his tires and get rid of this
Did he
penalty.
have damage? Let
No.
me be on board with
No,
him.
he's just
Okay.
gonna be changing his tires. So you can still be on board with him. I'll have a look at if somebody else is boxing. Interesting to see that Satvik Reddy is staying out on the soft tires. Why did he stay out an extra lap?
Abhishek did have damage. And he's serving his 5 seconds as well. So that's good news.
Yeah. I'm not sure why Satvik Reddy went the extra lap on those soft tires. Yash, how do the hards feel?
Amazing grip out here. I'm not even kidding. Tires feel really good.
And I can see on your dash they've warmed up pretty well as well. So
I think in all of this, like, Caesar had a healthy lead of 1.7, 1.8 seconds that the safety car is negated now, I would say.
yes, that's true. Okay,
I
we
mean,
have,
he's got a cool helmet though. That's a very interesting, colorful.
we always see
helmet
that from
design.
Caesar. We always see some very nice helmet designs from Caesar. While I just want to note that it's Noble Guard on the softs. Those around him have gone for hards, while Noble Guard
Even
on the
Abhi's
softs.
on the softs behind me.
Abhi had contact on lap 1, so he has.
No, Abhishek, I can
Abhi,
see
Abhi.
he's on. Oh,
No.
Abhi 274. Yeah,
Yeah, there
right.
are-
Sorry.
No short forms here. Regardless, we have Sid Venkatesh left the session. Unfortunate for Sid. We hope to see.
Unfortunate that he got relegated twice now. Even in the IRL race, he got absolutely bamboozled and didn't wasn't allowed to race.
Yes, shooter navigating Askari. And yes,
I
Satvik
think
has
you
also
should focus on driving, Yash, since hoping no one plays ping pong with your car today.
You should don't go. I mean, I have an Aston Martin who did that, and I have an Aston Martin in front of me and behind me. Not the prettiest scene. I'm trying to not get some PTSD here.
And Hushrav is very eager to get past the AI of TVK, as you can see. And he has overtaken, but no, that's just eagerness to get going again. I know how that feels. You sometimes just want to get back to racing terms as soon as you can. Harsh has been promoted into P3 thanks to all those around him suffering from issues. And
Given that he was disqualified from the formation lab, it's boded well for him, I would say.
definitely, we have McLaren's in P1 and P2, Alfa Romeo's in P3 and P4, and there you go. You can beat me. Very excited to see what Hushrav is doing. Understandably so, he is. Yes, very eager to get past the AI. And I see Yash, you are not particularly, I'll say, enjoying your time stuck behind the Aston Martin off easy level bot.
No, I'm fine. I'm just trying to get temperatures up by braking more. I don't want to scrub my tires up by trying to weave around.
And that's fair enough. Okay, fair enough. That's a decent tactic. While I think we can have the safety car restart, so I think Caesar should be looking to go somewhere around the middle of Parabolica if his tires are warmed up nicely. Which
Safety car in.
yes, by the looks of it, they are, and there's a lot of backing up going on. So I hope the drivers slow down in time. Quick Killer almost ran in the back of Mirul there. Domitor and Quick Killer. Charles Leclerc still tentative.
And I'm going to be on board with Shrikant, Chips.
And oh, I see a
get a
piece of
good
broken
view.
end plate.
There was
Yash,
an end plate there out of Ascari.
Yash, that was an AWS. That was a Ferrari end plate, I think. Is that yours?
No.
Is that yours?
I went over it. So that wasn't mine.
All right, so I think that has to be Shrikant then. Let's have a look. But yeah, there you go. Take it away, Redstone.
And Caesar has bolted, and he's gone. He's caught them all napping, and he's already built a 1.1, 1.2 second lead now. That's a very good restart from him.
Okay, people boxing.
I see a Ferrari boxing.
That's Shrikant. He
Yeah,
lost his
that's
ring.
Shrikant. So that was the end plate.
And Quick Killer
Some
trying to
fight
make a move on
happening in
Mirul. Yup, Quick Killer on Mirul. Down the inside goes Quick Killer, and Mirul has to take evasive action there. Further back, I see some more action between Bharat, Easy Level Bot, and yours truly, Yash Gosalia. He's right here involved in this little skirmish. And it's the battle for P8. Bharat, Easy Level Bot, and Yash. What's gonna come of it? The Ferrari has a straight line speed in the real life race, but and on this occasion, approaching Della Roggia can't do much. The Ferrari, although these two are still scrapping, we could see some sparks
Easy level
flying, I
bot
believe.
going down the inside of Bharat. They're keeping it clean for the time being.
Yes. And that's a nice, neat racing there. And there you go. And
But,
once again, he makes a mistake.
Yeah.
And approaching Ascari, Bharat not using any battery at the moment. He is now, but he can't make the move here. Is he gonna go for it? Let's have a look from Yash's POV. It doesn't look like it. For the backs, Abhi and Hushrav. So Hushrav finally getting past people. Bharat and Easy Level Bot still trading places. This is an incredible battle that we're witnessing here.
So Easy Level's car is glitching quite a bit over here.
It looks alright for us. We have Noble Gata and Abhi.
Meanwhile,
trading.
Caesar's flying at the moment. He's 3.2 ahead.
Is it the hard tires? Redstone, do you think? I think it
I don't
is.
think it is, but definitely Caesar definitely has much more pace.
And there's a nice battle going on here. Three-way battle that we were following one lap prior. And some chaos going on further back. I see Shooter, Abhi, Noble Gata, multiple cars getting involved. And Harsh is past Pratham into
And
P2.
Abhishek is missing an end plate as
Oh
well.
no, they made contact, these two. What happened there? This is... Oh, it's a safety car. That is reminiscent of... it's Damon Hill and Michael Schumacher at in 1994. Correct me if I'm wrong. Can't remember the year exactly. 1995
This
possibly.
is absolute carnage here.
Yeah, Harsh without a front wing. Pratham, I believe, with a broken end plate. Is he? No, his car's all right. And just look at that.
Abhishek does have damage. He's
Six,
missing an end plate.
yeah, 6 seconds in the lead at the moment for Caesar. So Caesar, I think he's gonna box. Possibly.
I think it's too early to box though. I mean, his mediums have barely done like 3 racing laps, so they're still quite fresh. So they can still go the distance.
And I think Caesar has listened to Shrikant. My God.
Can't.
Wow.
Ferrari doing Ferrari things in
Quick killer
the
boxing, quick
temple
killer
of
boxing.
speed.
Charles Leclerc boxing as well. Mirrell staying out. The alternate strategy for the Alpines. Harsh obviously having to box. And I believe most others are going to stay out. Yeah, quite a few people boxing though. Regardless, we have quick killer Charles Leclerc, Harsh. Let's just get that out of the way. Abhi, Noble Garter, Abhishek, and Shrikant. I think Shrikant will have to box, or he might choose to box. I think up ahead, though, the two McLarens, both of them staying out, so neither of them wanting to change their tires that they started the race on. As of now, Wicked Vicky is opting to stay out on the track. Abhishek's on the softs, fresh soft tires.
Given how it's going ships, I think Caesar, with the pace he's shown, he can go extremely long on these mediums and bolt on the softs for later. What do you think?
Is it the best thing to be stuck in traffic? Possible traffic. He's showing some very good pace, very, very good pace, but there is a possibility that if he goes long.
Meanwhile, in all of this, Domitor in that Red Bull, which is a rocket ship, behind two McLarens and an Alpine.
Let's have a look at the position changes. Let's run us through them.
Let me just quickly look.
Wow, so many gainers.
Okay, easy level bot has gained 14 places ships, and Bharat has gained 13 places, and the biggest losers of them all is Shrikant losing 14, and meanwhile Noble Gather losing 11 positions.
And Abhishek's losing 13 positions as well, right at the back of the field there in the Williams. And I think a special shout out here to you, Yash, something to satisfy or boost your ego a bit here. You've gained 9 places, well done. Well done to you. And you're getting very close to the rear end of the Aston Martin.
Yeah,
so
I think the Hushrov is getting very close to me at the back.
Oh yeah, Hushrov is very eager. As we could see previously, Hushrov is very, very, very eager to get racy. So maybe you can be a bit wary of him on the restart. We have TBK and Quick Killer and TBK and Quick Killer. What's going on here between these two? Obviously TBK is disconnected. We have Mirul who's gained 6 places as well. Yeah, before I forget to mention that, Mirul also he has not really been that big of a player in this, but he's a silent killer, you know. That's the best killer you should aim to be. Mirul on mediums, I believe it is. Yes, 7 lap old mediums and position trading still going on. So, Hushrav, Shooter, Satvik and everyone from Quick Killer and below have made their mandatory pit stop. They do not need to stop again. So with that in mind, I think we should see... I think Shooter and Hushrav are gonna go to the end. Or at least attempt to, provided there are no more safety cars. However, given the...
Do you think Abhishek's Williams is gonna catch up to the pack by the end of this lap?
Yeah, the safety car should be in.
Yeah, that should not be a difficult task at all. He should catch up in no time.
Because like he can go the distance. Like we've seen how good Abhishek is with tire management. Unless like the only thing he has to do is keep his nose clean. He's changed 2 front wings in 8 laps, so I think he really has to pick up his wits a bit.
Safety car should be in now.
It could be a late call.
Yep,
yeah, there you go.
It's
a late call. So I think this time we should
in all of this, Abhishek's tires will be in a perfect window for the restart, given how he was pushing to catch up to the pack. Take us through the restart ships. I'll be on board with Domito and the Red Bull.
I'll be on board with Mirul, the third car in this train. Caesar got a brilliant restart last time out, and I think he has replicated the same once again. It's an amazing restart. He gets such fantastic restarts here, Caesar. And Mirul has not got a very good restart there. He's a bit further back than he would like to be from Pratham, and we have Domitar chasing after the Alpine, and a few positions being traded. TBK and Srikanth in the pit lane. Any moves being made? I see a Ferrari coming very hot. That is Hoshrav and Yash, teammates in another league, making contact, but thankfully staying out of harm's way for the most part. Shooter almost taking out, touching the rear left wheel of the Ferrari there, and Hoshrav just can't do anything in a straight line there in comparison with the Ferrari. And Shooter,
And
but
he's
Hoshrav
sending
is
one
going to
down
go for
the
a dive!
inside.
And Yash has to take avoiding action, cuts the corner, but rejoins decently. Will he lose a place? No, Hoshrav blocks off Yash, and that also hampered Shooter's run through there. And let's have a live Q&A. Yash, do you want to answer us, yes or no?
I think the focus is
Focus, yes,
towards
focus.
the race.
Yeah, focus. We'll get back to you later. We have Shooter still behind the Ferrari. There's a massive train behind here. So many cars, so many drivers. And Noble Carter taps the back of Abhi's Aston Martin. While we have Shooter still chasing after Yash.
Meanwhile,
chasing
Yash
after
going down the inside of Hoshrav.
and getting past. So that's a neat move there, Yash. And has a bit of a slide there. A bit of a twitch there at the exit of Parabolica, but the Ferrari is superior in a straight line. Shooter using the battery and getting the best straight line speed. And as they go towards turn one, the three of them, it is going to be the AlphaTauri in the lead, I assume. But who's going to be in the second car in the train? It is going to be Hoshrav, who is attempting to make a move. Same move that he made last lap, but he can't make it stick. The AlphaTauri getting good traction there. Easy level bottom. Bharat trading places. Bharat not having a very good time here. Shooter having to see the position to Hoshrav, and here we go. Yash, can he do something? Slight contact there, as the new term is phantom contact. I don't think it was too problematic there, but Domitar and Mirror trade places for P3 at the Lesmo.
Meanwhile, Quick Killer going down the inside on Satvik Reddy there.
And that's great
Brilliant
respect.
move into Lesmo 1.
That's great respect there. And Satvik giving some brilliant space to all the drivers, and
And
Harsh.
Harsh had to take such. Oh, they bang wheels.
Yeah, I don't like this portion
You
of the
catch
track
that,
for
Chips.
making attack. Yes, I did. And okay, so Satvik Reddy is racing hard but fair. And
Meanwhile, Abhishek's in all of this.
he
He's
is trying to make
deploying
a
his battery. That
move on
Williams
two
is very
cars.
slippery. He's
But he
boxed
can't.
in.
He can't make the move there. And I think he's gonna have to see the position. Let's go back to this battle. This is a battle for the ages. Hoshrav, Shooter, and Yash Gosalia. Up ahead, Mirror and Domitar trade places again. Shooter, Hoshrav, and is the Ferrari gonna making the move here? The Ferrari goes down the inside, but gets back on the racing line, and Hoshrav goes for the dive there, gives enough space to Shooter. Shooter rejoins, and this is Yash's moment to shine, which he has done. Good job, Yash. And are you gonna get the AlphaTauri as well? I think he might. Trying to go around the outside there, but gets boxed in. Shooter blocks off the racing line for the Ferrari driver, and Hoshrav blocks off the racing line for the AlphaTauri driver. So that is a brilliant car
Amazing
placement.
scenes here.
Yeah, that is a brilliant car placement from Hoshrav. But
Meanwhile, this has allowed Quick Killer to catch up to the pack. And
Yep.
it's a four-way fight now.
I must say though, Redstone, we are loving this battle, but I don't think the drivers are, because they're losing time to the pack ahead of them. with
Meanwhile,
3.3.
in all of this, Pratham is really close up to Caesar and he loses his
Oh.
rear a bit.
And Mirul has
that's-
a moment, and Mirul has crashed. That is definitely going to be a safety car. I have no doubt about that. That's a VS.
That's a VSC.
Alright, so
a
that car
VSC.
is stranded in a very difficult position to recover from. But I think Caesar might take this opportunity to box. He's the lead car, so he may as well. Onto the hot tires, I believe. Caesar's gonna go. Is he? Is he not? He is. And Pratham stays out sensibly. So Domitar stays out. Easy level boxes. Bharat boxes. Hoshrav stays out. Yash, are you gonna box? You are not.
Nope.
So before.
Sorry, I couldn't. That was some intense stuff happening there. Sorry,
Yeah,
I couldn't really.
You never talk to a racing driver.
My car really has a lot of top line speed and cornering speed, but these guys are really, really aggressive, these two, and I really don't want to make contact with them. So,
Fair enough. We do have everybody in P3 right now, and DRS enabled. Thankfully, nobody got a drive through. Srikanth is a long way back on the field, but he is gaining time. Let's get back to this battle. Redstone, take it away.
I mean, like, you never get tired of this, though. A little bit of wheel banging here and there, but they've all managed to keep it on track, so that's good to see.
Definitely so, definitely so. And we're 12 laps in. We do have more than half the race distance to go. So I'm really excited to see how it pans out. We have an Alfa Romeo of
Meanwhile,
Harsh.
Harsh on quick
Yeah.
killer.
Yeah.
And he
Oh,
goes
Harsh
on the grass.
Oh wow, I'm not sure what they were trying to do there. Khosrav still struggling. Yash, I think, can give us a fair idea, but let's let him
Yeah,
focus.
Ultrav is struggling who is struggling with Ascari right now, and his
And
car is really slow down the straight
And
right
he's
now.
going to be under attack by a shooter.
and once again we go for round 4. I believe this is. Yash, please let us know if you know. Just one number. 3, 4.
Khushav can defend all he wants, but that's not going to stop shooter from overtaking him.
And there you go,
There we
straightforward
go.
move. But then again, Khosrav is known to attack into turn 1, which he looks
Quick
to
killer
do, but
locking up.
and Harsh lagging. That was lag, that was lag. All right. And once again, we have the Ferrari and the Haas Ferrari, the what's it called, the factory team and the customer team. The factory team deciding to stay put for the time being, while Khosrav going for a move down the inside at Della Rogia, and he makes the move. This is incredible racing. I'm flabbergasted at how well they're able to race while managing to avoid
That's
contact.
brilliant, I would say. Like, you move to the inside, make the other driver, force the other driver into an error, and that's
We have a
game
moment
over.
for Satvik Reddy. Satvik Reddy has had a moment. So let's keep an eye out for what Caesar's doing as well. Caesar, once he catches up to this battling pack, is going to have quite a big
Shooter
issue.
all out of sorts.
Oh man,
Yeah.
he put me off there.
And Quick Killer and Yash and Mirul saying that he brushed the curb and it killed him. Mirul, super unfortunate for you there. I was really hoping to see more of you. Let's see more of this battle. More, please. Khosrav once again in the lead. So the lead.
The battle for P3 is all the way back to P10, Chips.
Yes.
That's some train.
And we have Caesar with the fastest lap. Quick Killer passed his teammate, and Khosrav gets past the AlphaTauri as well. And now Yash trying to get past, while we have Mirul saying that he has exams to prepare for. Best of luck, Mirul. We hope you do your absolute best for tomorrow's exam, and we hope to see you next week. And Satvik Reddy has
Satvik
crashed
Reddy has
out
retired from the
in the pit
session.
lane, I believe it is. So that's very respectable. Thank you, Satvik Reddy. Despite it being your debut, Yash has lost a position to Harsh, and wow, that was good reactions, Yash, I must say. And Wicked Vicky trying to get past but can't do much. Let's switch back to this battle here between Shooter, Khosrav, and Quick Killer is running away. Quick Killer is past this battling pack and he has broken free. Has he? Do you think he's
Not.
broken free?
Hushra's coming back at him.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Hushra should try to stick with Quick Killer as long as he can. Get the DRS assist until he drains his battery. Then go for a move. This
Yep.
is going to protect him from the likes of Shooter as well.
And the Ferrari driver Yash Kosalia trying to get some DRS on Wicked Vicky. And we see Wicked Vicky ahead for the time being, but in a straight line the Ferrari should be the faster car. However, nothing seems to be happening. The battle for P3 has come to a close, or has it? Khosrav, very feisty, very eager to make a move on Quick Killer. These are some of the worst performing cars on the grid, the AlphaTauri and the Haas, but these two make it seem like child's play, the way they're just rushing through the field. Almost.
Yeah, I'm having my hands full avoiding people here, but just don't want to get into an incident. But yeah, I mean, you're right, Chips, that like the straight line speed my car has right now is
Quick Killer has a
absolutely-
moment, and Hushra says thank you very much, and he's gonna get him. And that's game over. Or
Not
was that
yet, not yet.
intentional to get DRS? I guess we'll
Not-
find out. But it didn't seem like it was intentional though, because he really almost crashed out there.
And neither of them have DRS. No, Quick Killer has. And he's trying to go for a move. And what's going on here? DRS chicken, is it? I think it is DRS chicken as we go towards the Scary. Shooter's gonna get the best way of all this. Harsh almost rear-ends the AlphaTauri there. The Alfa Romeo and the AlphaTauri almost coming to blows. And sorry, Yash, you were saying.
You know, I am on 15 lap old hard. Now my rear tire is at 56%, so I'm really struggling out of Parabolica. Like I'm not being able to get on the power as easily. Oh, there.
And there you go, Charles Leclerc has spotted that opportunity. And what was that by Wicked Vicky trying to put a dummy? Was he trying to sell a dummy to Abhishek's off track trying to make the move? He might have to give that back because it was illegal. Yeah, there you go. That was an illegal overtake. There's no way you can get past there. And Yash losing a place. What's happened here? Oh, Hushra making contact with somebody. Is that Shooter? That is Shooter. So Shooter and Hushra coming to blows at turn 1, the Retifilio. And Caesar is fast. Okay, somebody is getting very happy watching the race here. Caesar,
Meanwhile, in all of this, Abhishek is sitting pretty, I would say, in terms of what he can deploy.
and Shooter has given up, I think, on trying to defend from Caesar. Hoshraf himself, let's have a look. So Hoshraf got wiped out at turn 1. By Shooter, was it? Was it Shooter?
I don't know. Both of them fell off, so
I think,
I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think it was Shooter, yeah. So these two coming to blows once again. And this time Hoshraf is really on the back foot here. Now he's 4.5 seconds behind and he's losing time to easy level bot. And look at that understeer, serious understeer there for the championship leader. Pratham with a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Why would you do that, Pratham? Domithor now inherits the lead of the race. Quick Killer being chased after by Harsh. And the Alfa Romeo just can't do anything in a straight line.
Yeah, look at him. He is going for a move. He is trying to go for a move. Oh, and he hits Quick Killer.
And he gets a decent exit out of turn 2, but he's going to be under threat from his teammate Wicked Vicky. And Charles Leclerc is also looking to get involved in all this battling. And look who's just 3 seconds behind Abhishek. It's Caesar. Slowly but steadily he is gaining time. And look, there is, what is it, about a 10-second gap between Caesar and Pratham. So, provided
Charles losing his car, going to.
Yep. Okay, Quick Killer getting all out of shape there.
Out here.
Yeah, Quick Killer getting out of shape there. So I think the drivers have just used up too much of their tires, Redstone, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. And a lot of their batteries as well, so.
Yep, Charles Leclerc almost losing his rear end there. Yash is going to be very excited with that. Going a little bit off track limits there, but Yash approaching Parabolica, Alboreto corner. I think it's best to stay back, hold back for now and get it on the main straight. And that's exactly what you've done. Maybe it was inspired by me or maybe it was your own thought process, but regardless, you're going to make a move on Charles Leclerc. In Charles Leclerc's car, Inception, Christopher Nolan is taking notes while Wicked Vicky, no, never mind. Quick Killer and Wicked Vicky, Quick Killer and Harsh, sorry, making moves. Quick Killer being tagged there, but this is hard racing between the two of them. Harsh almost sticking to the rear left of Quick Killer's car. And this is going to open up the door for Wicked Vicky, who's making a move on the curve around. There's hands being raised in the other Alfa Romeo cockpit. But these two still going at it. They're going to lose time to Quick Killer. If they keep battling like that, Wicked Vicky makes contact with his teammate. And he's going to go for a move at the Lesmo. There is no Constructors' Championship, obviously. And the Ferrari once again getting the best view of all this. Oh!
What have I seen? What was that?
That's a safety car, as it turns out.
Hell hands.
Wow, so that's exactly what I was gonna say. Harsh and Quick Killer were gonna do at the exit of turn 2. That's exactly what's happened between the two Alfa Romeo teammates. So they went holding hands very romantically into the sand there. Wicked Vicky struggling, obviously. He has had a very near-death experience, but Yash, you're gonna box, I believe. No doubt you're gonna box. Quick Killer also gonna box. Is Charles gonna box? Yes. Abhishek is gonna box. So is Caesar. Every driver, I believe, is gonna take this opportunity to box. No doubt about that. Shooter is boxing. Bharat also boxing. So is Easy Level Shrikant. And people getting penalties. Why are people getting penalties? Wicked Vicky has retired from the session in the pit lane. So neither Alfa Romeo sees the end of the lap, and Andres Seidel is not going into a very happy team.
Yash is in a very good spot right now.
P4 and Abhi with the penalty. Why are people getting penalties? People are not slowing down on time,
Oh,
everyone.
I saw the quick.
Pratham and Quick Killer.
No, Quickler just locked up. No, what happened there?
Yeah, but he's now behind Pratham. So, regardless, it is Domitor 46 in the lead of the race. And
I'm not.
let's have a look at the penalties, Redstone. So it's 3 seconds for
I think
Domitor
it's
and
gonna be a
Shrikant.
busy room,
Yeah,
busy week for the stewards.
yeah, definitely so. I'm not sure what's happening there. Oh, that was a retired. Obviously, a retired car has to come back out on track. Why wouldn't it? Shrikant having to avoid Wicket Vicky's retired car there. So Domitor and Shrikant have 3 seconds penalty, and Pratham and Abhi have a 5-second penalty. So everybody's either on
Meanwhile,
this.
in all of this, Abhishek served his 5 second,
Abhishek served his 5
and
second
he's
at the
still.
previous pit stop,
Yeah, yeah.
and he's gone on to the mediums. So all those around are on softs. He's in a Williams and he's on the medium. So does he expect the tires to like wear out at a very rapid rate?
Yeah. I think the mediums is a better call right now at this stage of the race. I would say.
I think so as well. I'm really excited to see how Domitor navigates the restart. He has been very rapid and he's getting very close to the rear end of that Merc there. Pratham in the McLaren Merc car. What can he do? He shot himself in the foot there with the 5-sec penalty that he gave himself at his pit stop. He is ahead on track, so only and only Pratham and Nobelgata have stayed out. Everybody else has boxed. Hushrav is boxing now, and so is Abhi to get his 5-sec remove. That's smart. They might lose a place to TBK's AI, but that won't matter because they're gonna get past it in no time. And Abhi serving his penalty. Hushrav changing onto a fresh set of soft tires. Abhi also onto a set of fresh soft tires. That's a nice pit stop for both of them, and they're back out on track. So, Redstone, come on, give me a bold opinion, or a bold prediction rather, for the end of the race.
I think we could see the likes of Quick Killer, Yash, and either Abhishek or Caesar on the podium. I mean, it's a tough ask for Hushrav to climb up so many places given the limitations of the car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but don't forget, he's been rapid all throughout the season with that car. So yeah, he's shown some good turn of pace in that tractor.
definitely so. He has
Okay,
shown some real
why is
performances.
Domitor backing off from the safety car right now?
Is he? He is. I think he's anticipating the safety car to be in this lap, which it should be. We should
Will
get the
be.
notification any moment now. It has not come up on our screens yet. It could be another late call. Abhi has just caught up, and there you go,
It's in.
safety car in. So,
Oh,
oh, what's happened?
that was
Yeah,
close.
Pratham and Quick Killer, right?
Yeah.
Just went on board there. So I'm going to be on board with Yash Gosalia. Redstone, take us to the restart.
Let's see where Domitor bowls. I'm going to be on board with Pratham. He's taking it nice and slow. Pratham is keeping a second
Yo, why is he doing
worth
that?
of gap.
Just switched
Yeah,
over
I don't
there.
understand why he's doing that. But anyway, Domitor is still warming up his tires, taking it easy, just looking out, enjoying the view out of. And he's gone.
But that's not a good restart because
That's
look,
not a good restart by any means. He's going to get swallowed.
definitely so. And Quick Killer trying to get past Pratham before they even get to turn one. Late braking for the AlphaTauri. Will it be? Yes, it is ultra late braking. And they make some contact, I believe. I think Yash got the best view of that. He can be the judge of that a bit later. But himself, oh, there's lots of contact going on further back. I see multiple cars involved. Shooter, Abhi, is it? No. Shooter and Bharat made contact, I believe it is. But yeah, there's a three-way battle here. Shrikant, Easy Level Bot, and Hushrav was looking very feisty. And Shrikant trying to make a move on Noble Garter into the Delaware chicane. No, Shrikant almost rocking up there. but Shrikant still managing to hold on. Hoshraf getting past the Aston Martin of easy level bot. Shrikant and Noble Carter still staying ahead. Somehow the Ferrari driver stays on the back
Pratham
of the
losing his
Merc.
car a bit there.
Yeah, and that's gonna open up the door for Yash, who is deploying some battery and looking to make a move before Ascari. I think it's better to make it on the main straight. Yash, we have Shrikant, and there you go, penalty. Yash, no worries. I think that's been treated to a brilliant race, and there you go, brilliant move in the making. Yash down the inside at Parabolica at Alboreto corner. Pratham can't defend on those mediums, those 4-lap-old mediums versus the 2-lap-old softs. Definitely no way that he can hold on there. Domitor just blazingly fast with the fastest lap there.
And Yash going for a move on Quick Killer here.
Yup, Quick Killer, can he defend it? The two Italian teams going side by side into turn 1 and 2. Quick Killer has
Quick
to
Killer
see
trying for the
position.
switchback. And that's done.
Oh, Shrikant taking the escape road there, and Noble Carter. Either did he just spam the throttle there. Bharat has retired in the pit lane. I think Noble Carter just went a bit eager on the throttle there, and he is still struggling to get back on track, Noble Carter. But I think at long last he's managed to make it. Hoshraf still in P11 behind his current nemesis Shooter. The AlphaTauri will not let the harsh driver by under any circumstances with ease. He's going to put a very good fight. We have Caesar on the back of Charles Leclerc. Is DRS enabled? Not yet. One more lap to go.
But I think he is going for the move, Chips. He is committed.
But he can't make it because there's no room.
And he forces Charles into an error, which is going to get him better drive out of this corner. And there we go.
I think that's all his years of experience.
And Abhishek goes on the grass.
That's Alex Albon style move. That's a brilliant opportunism by Abhishek there, but he is struggling at the exit of Parabolica on those medium tires versus the soft tires for the Alpine. DRS is enabled on this lap, and it's round 2. Yash Gosali and Quick Killer, but Quick Killer is a bit too far back. Right now, we have Abhishek and Caesar. Any moves being made here? I don't think so. They are both very smart drivers. Charles Leclerc! Charles Leclerc just did not brake at all. He's wiped out Caesar, who's had to take the escape road, and somebody's very neatly taken out the polystyrene barriers there.
That's the worst driving I've seen in a long time, Chips, I've got to say.
I'm not sure what happened there too. Maybe Charles just misjudged his braking point massively, or his wheel or controller disconnected. Because Hoshraf and Caesar, now Caesar, who was comfortably leading the race, is now gonna score 1 point in a best case scenario, I think. Because those ahead of him, well, he does have penalties. Those ahead of him do have penalties, but yeah, I'm not sure Caesar and Charles Leclerc are gonna be seeing eye to eye under any circumstances. Noble Carter changing onto the soft tires to steal the fastest lap. Yash, you're closing up to Domitor. So just let us know what the track conditions are like, Yash, when you can. No rush. Alright, we shall carry on till Yash lets us know he's ready.
Yeah, it's quite good actually. The track is grippy, the softs are great. But I shall just shut up for the moment right now because why don't I have DRS? What?
I don't think. Yeah, why don't you have DRS, Yash? Everybody around you had Quick Killer had it, and I think Domitor had DRS for some reason.
What?
I think my eyes may be deceiving me. I'm a bit sleepy today, but it's Shooter and Easy Level Bot side by side, and Shooter's for Hoshraf right behind, Caesar right behind. This charging back, and what's happened to Shooter? He's just given up. He just let 3 people go for no obvious reason, and he's down to P10. Why would you do that? It's not a case of losing downforce because you won't lose that much downforce. It's not an F2 car. Caesar.
Okay, now I have DRS, thank God.
Alright. And Caesar on the back of Hoshraf. And let us know if you're making a move, Yash. We will switch over to you after our latest for the lead of the race. Hoshraf and Caesar side by side approaching Ascari chicane. Ahead of them is Easy Level Bot, and Caesar can't do the same tactics that he made, that he tried with Charles Leclerc. And speaking of whom, he is a long way back. Charles Leclerc, he's going to be overtaken by TBK's. No, he's not going to be overtaken by TBK's AI. Noble Guard is a long way back, and there we go. There's the move for the lead.
Going for the move on Domitor.
Yep. 3 laps to go. And it's the move for the what is it, number 69 Ferrari of Yash Gosalia. And Quick Killer trying to make the most of an opportunistic opportunity here. Around the Curva Grande we go. The two Red Bull powered cars. Domitor can't do anything. He just can't keep up with the Alpha Tauri. That is a massive shock given how powerful the Red Bull is. Charles Leclerc has retired in the pit lane. And that is our seventh retiree of the session. And Pratham will be looking to make some moves here. And Redstone, if I'm not wrong, Abhishek could end up on the podium.
Yeah,
Definitely.
he certainly can, but he needs to pick up the pace now with 2 laps to go.
Yes, and it is in Yash. I know you are definitely hoping for Quick Killer and Domitor to battle, and it looks like that's what's gonna happen. Srikanth with a penalty, but Domitor so close to the back of Quick Killer. Quick Killer has no DRS. Will he be looking to defend the Red Bull? Domitor is gonna be smart. He's gonna wait for the detection point, and then he's gonna try to get a brilliant exit.
Almost make contact.
Yes, definitely that was too close between the pair of them, but Domitor trying to make a move on the main straight. Pratham right behind them. He's gonna get a double toe. Keep an eye out for Pratham here. Oh my word, Pratham
Domitor crashes.
Yeah, that was a very aggressive move by Pratham there. I'm not sure why he went for a swipe there, but then again, it is Domitor's race ruined, and Quick Killer makes contact with the rear end. Oh no, Pratham's out.
Pratham's out. What on earth is happening
Srikanth
here?
is now in possible podium contention. Caesar is, by the looks of it, back in the
And
podium
Abhishek could
contention.
actually win this race, provided he gets the move done on
But look.
Quick Killer.
There's a 2.2 second gap between Yash and Quick Killer, and I think without DRS, it's just gonna increase. The softs are definitely gonna be showing their age, and Noble Gata steals the fastest lap with a 1:28.5. Srikanth, is he gonna be able to defend from Caesar? Was the penalty for Srikanth? It's 11 seconds, my word. Srikanth, calm down, buddy. Hoshrav on the back of Easy Level Bot. Can he make the move? He can't. What about Abhishek on the back of Quick Killer? He can't make the move right now either. He's gonna wait for the main straight to make the move with the help of DRS. Quick Killer's light is blinking. Yash has a 2.4 second lead as they start the last lap of what has been an incredible, eventful, enthralling, amazing Italian Grand Prix.
This is game over for Quick Killer.
And yes, no way I think that Abhishek is not going to get past. There you go. It's a smooth sailing, brilliant move for Abhishek and Quick Killer. But Quick Killer still has the better tires on paper. He's on the soft tires versus the mediums. And Abhishek is struggling though. I must say Abhishek is not exactly having the best time here. Easy Level and Hoshrav side by side. Easy Level drifts into that corner. Rear locking in effect there, ladies and gentlemen. Quick Killer trying to make a move, but he just can't. Abhishek is gaining all the time on Yash. This could still fall away. And he got a perfect sector 1 as well, Abhishek. This is game on for Abhishek. He is looking to make the move. Quick Killer right behind him. I don't think it's going to work out for Quick Killer in the end though, in regards to getting past Abhishek. Further back, Noble Gata, let's just focus on this battle for now. It's Easy Level Bot, Hoshrav and Shooter. Shooter also looking to get involved. Hoshrav got a bad exit out of the second Lesmo, and Easy Level Bot looking to make a move here, and he makes it. Will Shooter also follow suit? He will not. Everybody's light is blinking, everybody's out of battery, but in the end, I don't think it's going to be enough for Yash to hold on to the race win. And are you lifting off? And there you go, lifting off of Yash Gosalia. Abhishek is going to cross the line in the Williams and take the win for what has been a memorable Italian Grand Prix. Quick Killer finishes P2, Srikanth P3, but where will penalties lead him? He has multiple rounds of penalties. Caesar is going to be promoted into the podium places. And there are a lot of cars, so many cars side by side here. I want to see the gap here. Oh my word! It is 1/10 of a second that separates 3 cars. Easy Level Bot, Hoshrav and Shooter. Abhi finishes in P7, Srikanth 8, and Yash through the pit lane P9, Noble Gata P10. Wow!
The racing standards I've seen here is just...
It's mixed.
Wow.
No, it's not bad though. It's mixed. I'll just say that it's mixed.
There's definitely good battles that I've witnessed, but for the most part, I was just quite shocked.
The battle Hushrav and Shooter were in was absolutely amazing. Really good respect shown by all drivers, and it was bloody aggressive, and it was amazing.
And I must say, I'm quite happy to have been part
I'm just gonna
playing.
quickly invite the podium sitters to the party while you
Yes.
take us through the.
Finishing order. There you go. So I think Yash, you can take us to the finishing order. The podium at Monza is obviously one of the most beautiful in the entire
Sorry, I'm
world.
just away from keyboard.
All right, no
Sorry,
worries,
bro.
no worries. So would you like to do it or should I?
Yeah, no, you can do it. You can do it.
All right. So take your time, Yash. No rush. Abhishek from P6 on the grid wins the race. What an incredible 4 pit stops made for the race winner. Quick Killer finishes P2 from P14. That has to be a stellar drive there by him. Caesar P3 from P1. He fell back. What could have been? What could have been for Caesar at the end there? Easy level bot P20 to P4. I think we should give a standing ovation to him. Well done, easy level bot. That is really well done by you. Hoshrav is P5 from P5. No positions gained or lost, but that's not the case for the race. Shooters P6 from P12. Abhi P7 from P19. A great effort by him there, staying out of trouble for the most part. Just with the one penalty. Shrikant getting 11 seconds of penalties, and he could have finished P4 or possibly P3 as well, but yeah, he just shot himself in the foot there. Yash P9 from P16, letting people go at the end there. Noble Garters P10 with the fastest lap. After that, we have TBK, Domithor, Pratham, Charles Leclerc, Bharat, Wicked Vicky, Harsh, Satvik Reddy, King Mirul, and Sid Venkatesh, who did not finish the race. Wow. Wow, that was incredible. Incredible. And we have Caesar with us in the party. So, Caesar, hi, are you here?
Hello.
Yes, Caesar, welcome to the podium room. So, Caesar, I think you and Charles Leclerc are not going to be the best of on speaking terms, I think, come the steward's inquiry and such, but you had immense space, immense space. I must say, were it not for that final safety car and that wipeout, you could have been on in P1, but you finished P3 at the end. Just let us know, how was your race?
शाल को तो मैं कहीं और देख ही लूँगा खैर, but yeah, no, I mean, look, it's not the first time within 3 days that my race has not gone as per plan at Monza, courtesy a safety car and courtesy an Alfa Romeo crash. So, look, at least I got a podium this time. So, I mean, I think I got to take that happily. But no, the pace was definitely there. Even after the initial pit stop, I was obviously catching the cars up ahead very quickly. But then another safety car kind of threw that in the bin. And then Charles obviously happened a few laps later. But yeah, I mean, look, it happened, but I think recovering from there up to podium is still a decent result, I would say. Not what I wanted, but yeah.
But you can be very proud of this season. You've driven an incredible race. That qualifying session was just masterful to watch. I must say, I have to commend you for that. That was really, really well done, Caesar.
Felt really good. I mean, I kind of tweaked the setup from the last time we raced here. So this felt much more slanted, I would say. Even in the race spec, it was quite good. So yeah, I think I found a decent setup, but not a decent result still. Hopefully next time.
Yes, there's always a next.
And congrats to Quick Killer and Abhishek for the podium.
Definitely so. Definitely, Caesar. Restaurant, anything to ask the P3?
No, I don't have anything to ask him. He drove a brilliant race, but unfortunate with the safety cars and Charles Leclerc just T-boning the living life out of his car, or your ending, or whatever it was. But yeah, I think the Monza curse is real for you, but you did the best you could today, and enjoy that podium.
Thank you.
Well done, Caesar. GG's and congrats on P3. Now, quick killer.
Quickiller's not here, so we can just go to
Yep.
Abhishek's.
I realized that a bit too late there. Abhishek.
Hello.
Hello. What a win. What a brilliant result for you today, Abhishek. Just walk us through your race. Because it didn't look like it at some point. You were last of the running cars, a long way from catching up to the field, and to go from that to winning the race. Just walk us through what went on in your race today.
Well, I had a very good start actually, but then into turn one, picked up some damage, got hit from behind, and then decided to go on to the hards and hoping to box again for mediums or try to make it to the end like Silverstone again. But we had a safety car early on again, and at the restart, I had damage again, had to box again. Box was off and went back onto the hards because I wanted to stay with my long strat. And then the safety car came at the perfect time for new mediums, so I was pretty happy I saved the mediums. And then, I was just trying to keep up with the pack and just stay out of incidents because everyone was really close to each other, so I wanted to stay out of the chaos. And I was just saving some battery for the last 2-3 laps, and it helped out in the end.
Definitely. Your moves at the end there were really something to watch. Well done.
Did
Just
he
well
make any moves, or was he gifted moves? That's the question you should be asking him, Chips.
done. A few moves were made, but not too many.
Well, I
But
think
then
I
again-
had a fair pair of bad luck in the start and then good luck at the end. So.
I mean, speaking of gifted moves, I mean, he was kind of told to not overtake, which that might have caused some damage. But I think, luck was on his side. Nothing of that happened.
I was threatened downstream.
Anyway, good result, man. Good to see you on the top step of the podium.
Thanks, guys. And congrats to Caesar as well on the podium.
And Quickiller.
Thank you.
Quickie was very quick today, so props to him. We can end the stream now, Chips.
Yeah,
if
I
you could.
don't think Quickiller is going to be joining us tonight. Nonetheless, thank you, Yash, and thank you, Redstone. It's nice to have you back, Redstone, for comms. Please do join us more frequently. Thank you.
Always a pleasure.
Yes, thank you to all the drivers who raced tonight, and thank you to all the viewers, everybody who left a comment. Thank you everyone, and we shall see you next time around for, I believe it is Singapore, is it? I believe it is.
I think it's Japan, is it?
Discord is not.
It's
good.
Japan.
Is it Japan?
Yeah,
All right,
it's
yeah.
Suzuka.
Yeah, I can't.
I was
remember.
just testing your memory there, Chips.
Yeah, I kind of did help prepare this calendar, so I'll have to revise it once, but yes. See you at the only figure of 8 track next Monday, where we are going to see all the drivers become samurais for once. And until then, thank you everyone. Thank you, Redstone and Yash once again. Congrats, Caesar, Quick Killer, and Abhishek. Really well done to all of you. And until next time, take care. Thank you. Good night. And